Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 2 of the Emerald Coast Classic here at Raider Arena, home campus of the Northwest Florida State College Raiders here in Niceville, Florida. You're watching Emerald Coast TV, sponsored by The Island on Okaloosa Island. And Game 2 is going to be the away Samford Bulldogs versus the home in North Carolina A&T Aggies. The Aggies come in at 1-5 on the year, Samford 3-1. We had our first game go to the McNeese Cowboys from Louisiana, beating St. Francis Brooklyn Terriers. Later this evening, you're going to see some big D1 schools with games from Penn State, LSU, and Oregon State, Wake Forest. But right now, we got our Game 2 tipping off, and it's the Aggies with the ball to start the game. I'm Blake White alongside my buddy Essex Rhodes. We're going to be calling the game for you. Emerald Coast TV bringing you the broadcast, headed up by producer R.J. Murdoch. Here's a nice little transition bucket for Wes Glover. And the Bulldogs are on the board.
Samford out in the man defense.
Oh. That's going in the backcourt, and that's going to be a turnover by the Aggies.
Man defense creating enough pressure to get North Carolina T to turn the ball over in the backcourt. You see A&T steps out in the man defense also.
Just like we saw in the first game, Samford's got a lot of off-ball movement going into those pick and rolls. And here's a solid defensive performance from Wesley Cardette Jr. getting the charge. And that's going to go against David Betty, his first foul of the ball game.
With all the on-ball and off-ball screens going on, North Carolina A&T is going to have to do a lot better communicating on the rotations. Right here, dump down inside, and A&T gets called with a hack foul.
I thought he was shooting. This is Jacob Tryon. Programs, he's wearing a different number. It says 34 in the game. He's wearing 42. He was not shooting, so the Bulldogs will take it from the baseline. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Get a high screen, kicking it out to Cooper Kafis. He can't get it to go, but a nice defensive effort from Jermaine Marshall. Stolen back for the Bulldogs. Now we've got another foul call on A&T. It's their third in just not even 2 minutes of play. This one's going to go against Webster Fillmore, his second, and he's going to be sitting early. Good ball movement. Feels like the Bulldogs have had the ball on this end for a long time, and it results in Wes Glover getting the 2. Samford coming out with a lot of energy, and a lot of energy from their bench. Those things go a long way. Probably one of the biggest benches I've ever seen.
Yes.
Lots of bodies and coaches. They got 2 rows going.
I was going to say they have a back row if you haven't seen it, behind the coaches. I'm not sure if that's just coaches back there, though.
And they're all wearing Samford uniforms, so. Here's an interception from the Bulldogs. Ooh, yeah, good call. I was gonna say, A&T kicked that one out of bounds. I think the official just didn't know which way to point. He knew what team it was going to, but he pointed the wrong way. So A&T bringing in their size. Number 14, Harry Morris, 6'11", to combatant Jacob Tryon, for the Bulldogs. Here you see Cooper Kaifas knocking down a three for Samford.
Oh, backdoor cut.
You got 4 Bulldogs trying to rebound that ball off the miss from Tyler May. And here's another three for the Bulldogs, and they go on a 10-0 run to start this game. No timeout right now called, and there it is. A&T having to call a timeout. Coach Will Jones in his 3rd season, and Samford coming out hot, 10-0. So both teams have their own little bench section. They don't even sit on the.
They don't use the bench that's out there.
Yeah,
they bring the chairs out.
They got their own way. Hey, when you're traveling and you've got a culture set, you do what your team knows to do. So far right now, Bulldogs coming out and playing their style. A&T gonna have to find some sort of answer. I don't think they were ready for this team to just come out and start swinging like they have been. And it doesn't help either when one of your starters, Webster Fillmore, is already out right now with two fouls.
Early fouls.
Yeah, we weren't even 120 seconds into the game. We're going to see what A&T can do coming out of this timeout here. NC A&T coming out of the HBCU. Looking to get on the board here are the Aggies. Samford playing a strong man-to-man style defense. Here's the big man shooting a three from deep. Can't get it to go. It was Harry Morris. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Find the corner for three. Jaden Campbell can't follow. And here's a loose ball scramble.
Oh, hustle.
And it's tipped off of the Aggies, and it's going to go to the Bulldogs.
It's a great hustle to get on the floor chasing that ball.
Especially from one side of the floor to the other. Riley
good D.
getting hit in the face as he picks the ball up for Samford. And then we're going to have a turnover by the Bulldogs.
Coach, right there, they had two options on that backdoor pass. Ball happened to go through one person's hands and landing out of bounds, but they did have two men cutting the back door. Again, North Carolina A&T is going to have to do a lot better communicating on the defensive end.
Deep three from Demetric Horton. Gets the Aggies on the board. Here's a deep three from Samford, big man Tryon, but it doesn't follow. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. You can tell Samford likes to shoot a lot of threes. They're going to penetrate, drive, and kick. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Riley for three.
Oh.
Really, excuse me. Thirteen to 3 is your score. Samford up on the Aggies. Horton tried another three for the Aggies. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Really. Oh! Misses the shot, but the putback by Daniel Lubbock. And it wasn't really a dunk, but it wasn't really a shot either. He just got it to go somehow, some way. And we got a 15-3 lead now, as we had a carry call on the floor by the Aggies, so it'll go back to Samford. Man, I wish people would just learn how to roll the right way. We saw that a lot in the last game too. Put the defender on your back and you'll be wide open on the roll. Just seems like a lost art. A lost form of fundamentals.
I was going to say, Coach, has a lot to do with fundamentals.
Yep. Here's Horton hitting a three in the corner. That's back-to-back threes for him. He leads the Aggies right now with all 6 of their points. Samford from deep. Can't get it to go. Rebounded.
And one on the rebound.
By Jermaine Marshall.
Because we were just talking about fundamentals, we saw the screen up top. The set in the stance, how he stayed until the man with the ball cleared. Then he opened up and rolled right behind it. So fundamentals.
A&T struggling to find the ball in. Breaks the press. Thought he should have passed it up there, but tough shot.
Sometimes doing a little too much. Could have got the bucket a little sooner and saved a little energy.
David Betty, gets it in though.
Beatty.
Got 10 on the shot clock for Samford. Really being penetrated at the top. Here's a deflection from Horton. 2 on the shot clock. And We have a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Aggies there. They just keep chipping away and then get right back in this thing. It's 18-8. Nice backdoor cut. Horton, he's got 8 of their 10 points right now.
A&T stepping up the defense a little bit.
Nice little between the legs. Good ball movement too, but the shot can't go.
Samford doing a good job at following the rebounds.
Cooper tried to knock it down, but instead we're gonna have a loose ball foul on Jermaine Marshall. And we're gonna take a media timeout ourselves. Right now, NC A&T trying to come back 10-18. Samford up. Back here for game 2 of the Emerald Coast Classic 2021. NC A&T 10, Samford 18. And we'd like to thank our sponsors, the Island on Okaloosa Island, for taking care of our broadcasts today and tomorrow. If you're thinking about coming to the beach at all, the Island is a great place to stay.
Coach, looking at stats, the shooting percentage right now, Samford shooting at 43.8% from the field. You got North Carolina A&T 44% from the field. Right now, North Carolina A&T 4 for 9, and Samford shooting 7 for 16. Surprising number is the amount of threes that have been up already. Samford 3 of 9, shooting 33% from the 3. And A&T right now 2 of 5, shooting 40%.
Samford going to a full court press out of the timeout.
A&T right now trying to find some kind of offense.
Well, right now it's been Horton. He's got the ball. He's got 8 of the 10 points. Finds Jeremy Robinson underneath the goal. He's going to get fouled and go to the line.
Coach, the first noticeable difference between the two styles of play. A&T gets down on this end with the ball. There's a lot of standing around. Samford down on the other end, you got on-ball screens, off-ball screens, people diving and cutting through the lane.
Constant movement.
Yes. If it doesn't create something for you, when you cut the lane, if you cut hard enough, someone else will have to try to close to help, and that will create something for your teammate.
Robinson gets one of the baskets to go from the free throw line. Samford trying to get the ball up quick.
Coach, you can call that a fast break. without the intent of a fast break. They got the ball up the sideline so fast, but wanted to bring it back out to set something up.
It's a score early, score late situation there. Here's a defensive play from both ends.
Discipline, discipline.
Big man getting the steal, and the finesse forward for Samford. Cooper Kaffis steals it right back. Block called now.
It's not the foul that you want that far away from the bucket.
That's on Jeremy Robinson.
It's not like the offensive man was attacking the bucket. He wasn't trying to get downhill. He was just trying to bring the ball back out to set something up. It's a wasted foul. And you bring your foul count up to 5. One more free foul, and then they start counting after that.
I like the entry pass there, a little cross-court action. Already makes the defense move. Good ball movement by the Bulldogs. And then good defense by the Aggies.
Coach, I'll live with that strip, but he did not move his feet to get in front of the offensive player. The best way to get into a defensive position is shoulder to shoulder. Oh, nice block. Shoulder to shoulder with the man with the ball.
Ooh. There's Tryon. He had a block on one end and then finishes at the other.
It's that 6'11" size.
Jaden Campbell called for the foul there for the Bulldogs. Scores 20-11, 10 minutes left in the first half. Samford up. It's been in control since the beginning of the game.
And now with this possession, I see A&T with a little bit more movement on the offensive end as we see the bucket drop.
Horton with 11 of the Aggies' 14 points thus far, 3 of those being three-pointers. Tough shot there from Wesley Cardette. Can't get it to fall. A&T rebounds.
Nice cut back door.
A little lob pass. Jeremy Robinson, he gets the fall. And the Aggies are just hanging around. 16-20 now is the score.
Coach, the way they created that bucket, drive into the lane, you hold it around the free throw line, kick it to the man that cuts back door. Great bucket.
We're going to take a quick timeout ourselves. It's 20-16. Samford holding on. You're watching the Emerald Coast Classic on Emerald Coast TV. Timeout. We're back in the action. Samford bringing the ball up out of that timeout. Here's a quick trigger pull from Jaden Campbell. He gets it to go for the Bulldogs.
Coach, I like that play right there. They called a set and had the big man come set the high screen, but the whole time their objective is to get the skip pass over to the corner and get the 3 up.
And some good defense here by Samford as they cause a turnover as Horton dribbles out of bounds. And then another quick foul call on the Aggies. This is going to go against Harry Morris. His first in the team's 6, so Jacob Tryon is going to head to the line now to shoot 2. Misses the second one.
Coach, it isn't a lot of boxing out for these rebound situations.
Yeah, almost just like waiting for it to fall into their lap. This foul is going to go against Jacob Tryon. That'll be his second. That might take him out of the first half for a little while. Cameron Langley at the line for the Aggies. Some starters for the Bulldogs getting to rest now. Got some new faces coming in for Samford.
Coach, we got Lobach. 6'7", checks in for 6'11" Tryon for Samford.
Yeah, both big men are now out for both teams. And what a shot there from Wes Glover. He gets not only the three-pointer, but the foul call. He's going to go for a 4-point play.
Let's see if this is a momentum builder for Samford. As you see, as Quez goes to the line, he's feeling himself after hitting that shot. 4-point play.
It was just a 4-point game. Now we have extended back to double digits.
A&T brings it back out to set something up. They got to go back to their movement. This is how they were effectively getting buckets. We're getting away from the movement. Some more one-on-one situations.
5 on the shot clock. Horton drives the middle, finds Jeremy Robinson down low.
Again, the same situation. Driving to the middle. Man cuts back door. It's an easy dump-off pass.
There's Quest. Glover again from the corner, nothing. Rebounded by Marshall. Gets it swatted away. Up come the Aggies.
Nice spin to go baseline.
And a nice reverse layup there for Marcus Watson. Wes Glover, a little sneaky guard. Got some nice
handle.
Nice handles move when they get inside the lane. Here's a jam for Marcus Watson.
He got up kind of easy on that one, Coach. I want to see him in the open court. What can he do?
Like the camera angle here you're seeing from our shot clock cam. Glover trying to get it to finish, but it's going to get fouled and head to the line. Starters checking back in now for Samford. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a timeout ourselves and see A&T hanging around 22, Samford 27. And here's a word from our sponsor, The Island. You're watching Emerald Coast TV. Back here at Game 2 of the Emerald Coast Classic at Raider Arena in Niceville, Florida. Samford 27, NC A&T 22. It's both kind of streaky teams. One goes up, the other one comes back. It's been that way thus far for the first 13 minutes of play. And Coach, we were just talking in that timeout break. Samford's got to get back to their off-ball screen movement to try and make sure, because they want to penetrate and kick, but they're bringing in the big man Tryon again. He's coming in with 2 fouls. Risky move here by Coach McMillan.
Coach, I was looking at it like they were having success setting the screens and getting the movement, skip passes for the open 3 on the offside. Like you say, going back with the big man, you're kind of gambling. If he does get that 3rd touch, how does that affect your second half play?
Or even just the rest of the play for this half. Could give A&T momentum into the locker room, because they found success when the big man's not out on the floor. And Jaron really checking in now for Glover as he hit both of those free throws.
You see the movement of A&T. Are we going to be stagnant, or is it going to be lively on this end?
Now also Samford has gone to a high 2-3. Contested shot there, missed. Really with the rebound. Up the floor comes Samford. Reverses the ball around. Marshall pump fakes, drives. Tough shot, and he's going to be called for a travel.
1 step too many.
Yep. So Tryon already back out. Maybe they were just trying to show something different for a second.
See if they can bait A&T back into getting their big man on the floor. Free throw line. Free throw line.
Samford staying in the 2-3.
Turn. That's exactly what Samford's doing on the other end. It just doesn't work like it did down there.
Milton Matthews with the miss from the Aggies. Up the floor come the Bulldogs.
There's a skip pass.
Let's keep the ball moving, yeah.
Here comes the screen.
They had one open in the corner. They took off to the other side of the floor a little early. Cooper a little too hard off the glass. He drives in, misses. Horton touches the ball. Up the floor come the Aggies. Deep corner 3,
Bucket.
Tough shot, but Marcus Watson gets it to fall. Coach,
North Carolina A&T only down 4 right now.
Coach, one thing I've seen so far, just from watching the first 15 minutes of the Aggies, the ball, if it goes through Horton, number 3, right now their leading scorer, points come for the Aggies if Horton touches it. And that's either him getting the shot he wants or him finding another player that's going to score. And you see it again right there.
So it's funny you say Horton. Offense going through Horton is effective. Horton, their leading point getter right now with 11, also has 3 rebounds, leading with the rebounds.
And there's a 4th one for Horton. Up the floor he comes. He just decides to launch it up. Not sure that was the best decision, but like you said, sometimes they just start feeling themselves.
Rotation on the defense.
Jaden Campbell, deep 3 here.
Coach, first off, the bad inbound pass, he took the ball out inside the lane.
Here I am praising Horton on the offense runs through him on this game from what I've seen, and then jacked up a shot and turned the ball over. Or almost turned the ball over, I should say. It's going to be Aggies' ball.
Turning it.
Tough shot from Marcus Watson there. Stays Aggies' ball, though. That shot was pretty short, so it was a scramble for the loose ball.
Coach Jones not happy with that shot. Oh, nice dive.
Watson gets this one to go.
Quick little step to the inside on the inbound. North Carolina A&T stepping up the defense, bringing up the pressure, and get a turnover.
Really turns the ball over. Watson can't get this one to go. Stays Aggie ball.
Watson is a strong finisher for North Carolina A&T, I'm seeing now.
Quest Glover going to check in for Riley after he made that turnover at half court. And Tryon checking back in for the Bulldogs.
Watson is able to step in front of his man on every one of these inbound plays. They just aren't able to find him to get the ball to him. Step through with a difficult shot.
Campbell rebounds the ball for the Bulldogs. Glover drives.
Just noticing Tryon's back in.
Finds Campbell. I love that play. Campbell rebounds that ball, passes it around, sets himself back up in the corner, gets the ball, and knocks down the tray.
3.5 left in the first half, and Tryon back off the bench into the game with 2 fouls.
Campbell another steal, finds Glover. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Aggies. All the way in.
He should have went straight up.
Yeah, was number 13 for Cameron Langley. And a missed shot from Jeremy Robinson.
Oh.
And then there's that third foul you didn't want.
No, that's a quick whistle.
That's going to go on A&T.
Yes. Jeremy Robinson. His second foul.
Tryon is safe on that attempt. Timeout on the floor. Samford up 35-27. We're going to take a quick break ourselves. You're watching the Emerald Coast Classic on Emerald Coast TV. Be sure to check out theislandfl.com. Book your reservations at the Island on Okaloosa Island if you're going to come visit the beach. Best place to stay in the Panhandle. They got the grotto. They got beautiful beach access. You want to wake up, see the sunrise, or go to bed early and see the sunset. Best place to do it is the Island on Okaloosa Island. We appreciate them being a sponsor for Emerald Coast TV at the 2021 Emerald Coast Classic. Right now, 3:01 left in the first half. Samford up 35-27 on A&T. A&T sticking around, trying to find a little bit more consistency offensively. Samford trying to find what got them to that 10-0 lead. So far, Samford 7 of 14 from three-point land.
Samford with 17 rebounds. A&T with 11.
There's an 18th rebound for Samford. Cooper
off of a free throw?
Off of a free throw. Cooper Kafis with that rebound. Nice ball movement by Samford. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Glover, nice little move. And then that's the second time he's been fouled.
On the three.
On the three. This is going to go against David Betty, and he's arguing that Glover kicked out.
Quez able to capitalize when he goes to the line.
Locked in, got
Knocked
all
down
three.
All three.
You can hear the conversation that Samford's defense is having with their other teammates. They're staying in this 2-3, and it's a lot of ball movement, a lot of communication.
Coach, that's exactly what you want, though, to be able to hear conversation from your defense. Nice skip pass. They talk on defense and they share the ball offensively. What more can you ask for?
Marshall rebounded on one end, missed the shot on the other end. And now the bench for Samford getting involved. It's blocked here.
That might have been a goal team.
That's what I thought too. Daniel Labick on the block. Cooper Kafis on the miss, but it's rebounded back by Samford.
Here comes a high screen. Roll right behind him.
Ooh, he had him too, but instead he kicks it to Cooper at the wing. Cooper turns the ball over.
Running through the passing lane. Oh, nice spin.
Horton. Nice little pump fake, gets it to go. 13 points now for Horton. Quez Glover, 13 points for the Bulldogs.
Langley with that steal running through the passing lane, had a nice spin, giving the ball up to Glover, allowing him to get that. Oh, layup.
I thought he got fouled on that pass, but no call from the officials. Final minute of the half.
If A&T would have gotten down the court, they could have caught them sleeping. Samford walking back on defense. That's why I'm a firm believer of getting down to the baseline when you have the ball. Get down behind the defense. Don't sit and waste time walking up the floor. Just by running baseline to baseline, you could create any kind of opportunity for your team.
Harry Morris with the miss. Shot clock's at 20. Game clock's at 24. Glover's got it at the top of the key. Gets past his man, gets into the lane. Nice little up and under move, but can't finish. Rebounded by A&T. 10 seconds left in the game.
Set something up and get a bucket.
Or I'm sorry, in the half. 4, 3, 2, and
1. Oh.
Thought he had it going in at the buzzer. 1 second on the clock. Cameron Langley is going to go to the line for the Aggies to shoot. And that foul is going to be called on Daniel Lubbock, his first for Samford. One second on the clock, so Cooper just throws it up. Doesn't come close. And it's 38-30. Samford with an 8-point lead at halftime. Good fought first half so far from both groups. Horton leads the way for the Aggies with 13 and Glover with 13 on the Samford end. We're going to take a 15-minute halftime break. Come back and join us for the second half. 38-30 is your score right now in the Emerald Coast Classic, presented by The Island, and you're watching Emerald Coast TV. Here we go, start of the second half of Game 2 of the Emerald Coast Classic 2021. Samford up 38-30 on NC A&T.
Coach, right now the hot hands, North Carolina A&T. Number 3, Horton, 13 points, also with 4 rebounds. Langley with 7 assists. Samford, you have number 0, Glover, with 13 points also. Number 4, Marshall, leading with 9 rebounds. And again, Glover with 3 assists.
Yeah, the offense for the Bulldogs definitely goes through Glover. The offense for the Aggies goes through Horton. We'll see if that continues here in this second half. No one in any major foul trouble right now.
Quez just gets lucky right there. Ball goes off of A&T out of bounds.
Jermaine Marshall for the Bulldogs comes up limping on that back end of that play. Saw him underneath the goal, kind of wincing on his ankle. He's the team's leading rebounder right now with 9. Two seconds on the clock. And Wesley Cadet lets it drop for the Bulldogs.
A&T standing still again on the offensive end. You got to get some movement, fellas.
Tries for the putback and gets it to go. This is Webster Fillmore. He sat most of the first half with 2 fouls right in the first 2 minutes of the game.
Coach, this being Fillmore's 3rd minute of play.
We'll see how the game changes for A&T with him out there on the floor. Ooh, Cooper got away with a
dragging that back foot.
Here he goes with 10 seconds on the shot clock, throws up a shot, can't get it to go, loose ball foul.
Is that on Marshall?
This is gonna be on Cardette.
Cardette, okay. You had Cardette and Marshall both there fighting, trying to grab that rebound, trying to steal that rebound, should I say. Fading away on this shot. David went straight up and down, and it probably had enough on it. It could have had a bucket.
That's David Betty coming up short. Bulldogs. Good ball movement here. Back to Glover.
It was a simple jab step that lost the defender. Fundamental basketball, Coach.
Here's Tryon. Trying on the 3, and he gets it to go.
I like the way he wears it.
Glover coming up with the steal here. Nice little fake pass. And Wesley Cardette.
Hustles, ball stays with Samford. And
Marshall.
Again,
yep.
Your guy Marshall with the limp.
Yeah, he took, I think, the knee to the scoreboard. He's going to go to the back room real quick. May have been something else. They got hit. Checking in right now, Quinn Ritchie for Samford. Number 13, I believe they call him the mullet. Deep 3 for Campbell, can't get it to go. Rebounded by A&T.
Samford had a little problem with the sticky ball on that possession also. Oh, nice. Nice.
Tough driving for Cameron Langley. So he just works his man down and finally gets the foul call on the shot attempt.
Coach, what I like about that is on the drive, he wasn't in a rush. He wasn't running in on a drive. He walked in, got where he wanted to be, and jumped into the defender. It's all about playing at your pace. You can't let the defense rush you. The offense already has the advantage. Just play at your pace, do what you want to do.
Langley gets it back to a 9-point game for the Aggies. A&T trying to set high traps. Little no-look pass here from Ritchie. Kicks it back out to Glover. 10 on the shot clock. Cooper on the wing. And Cooper, Kafis, gets it to go.
Coach, even with Samford losing the possession up right there, they still ended up with the ball. They had lost the ball, ended up back in their possession, and they still get the bucket.
There's Horton cutting low, cutting through, and getting it to go. Back to a 10-point game. I feel like the Aggies could make something happen if they just get a defensive stop here and not foul and let Samford have a life.
First correction they have to do, Coach, they can't turn their back to their man. Everyone's so stuck on the ball, they don't seem to see the ball and their man. And that's how they keep getting these backdoor cuts, backdoor lobs.
There's Quinn Ritchie for 3. Samford now 10 of 21 from three-point land, shooting 48%. And playing strong defense on the other end. We got ourselves a media timeout on the floor. Samford has extended the lead now, 49-36. And let's listen to a word from our sponsor, The Island, on the Island. You're watching Emerald Coast TV. NCA&T find themselves down 36-49 to Samford. Samford coming out hot, 10 of 21 from three-point land. And shooting really well from the foul line, too, at 7 of 10. Hard to stop when a team is hot, huh, Coach?
Right now, everything's just seemed to go their way. Like I said a minute ago, the ball ended up loose. Comes right back to the hands of Samford. End up getting the bucket. Come down the other way. A&T not able to finish on their end. Get the ball back. Samford does get the ball back. Come right back down. End up with another bucket. Everything's happening for Samford at this moment. North Carolina A&T is going to have to find something, somewhere, somehow, to fight themselves back into this game. I was just saying their lead scorer right now, Demetric Horton, 15 points. Also their lead rebounder with 4 rebounds. He's going to have to find some help. Somebody's going to have to step up and play with him.
Samford staying in that 2-3 zone defense that has kind of plagued the Aggies. At the shot clock, Cameron Langley throws up a prayer, can't get it to go. And now we got a loose ball on the floor. Could have been a foul with
so many bodies on the floor.
Yeah, Webster Fillmore was on top of Jaden Campbell, who comes up with the loose ball. I think they called it a jump ball, so it'll stay with the Aggies.
A&T. And off that, you see Langley with a slight limp. You got the double high screen.
They rolled out a little early on that. It's hard to get double high screens on a 2-3 zone, though. There's a deep three from Horton, and Horton gets it to drop. Give him 18.
I was just about to say I don't think that's the look that you want, but if it goes, it goes.
Right now, he is the offensive producer for the Aggies, so.
Oh, they got to rotate a little better.
Here's Campbell for a three, nothing. Rebounded by A&T.
Through.
Marcus Watson
nice closeout.
Gave up the three. Yep, closed out by the other number 4, Jermaine Marshall.
And again, they go with the double high screen.
Tough shot from Langley. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Up the floor comes Glover.
So right now, North Carolina A&T is relying on Langley and Horton to produce.
Glover with a nice little hezzy move as he penetrates and gets the foul. This one gonna go against Marcus Watson.
Coach, I've never understood on the inbound, why would you turn your back to the inbounder?
Yeah, you saw the Aggies do that there, but you've been saying the Aggies been turning their back on a lot of
all day.
Here's Quinn Ritchie for another three.
Coach, how did they get that three off? I believe everybody had their back turned to that man.
You said it. He was wide open, too. That's the 11th three for the Bulldogs. There's a deep three from Watson on the other end, and he gets it to go.
I believe he was trying to pull that earlier. It's not like that's not his shot.
Somehow, the Aggies are hanging around still with a 10-point lead. Bulldogs cannot just seem to pull away.
Rotation on the defense, what is it going to look like? You got to get around that man.
5 on the shot clock. Tryon at the top of the three.
Tryon will shoot the three.
Oh, what a shot there by Jaden Campbell off one leg
that was
in
tough.
The corner as the shot clock buzzer sounded. That's 12 threes now for the Bulldogs.
I like it. I like it. Goes straight in the chest of the big man. Yep. He's already sitting with 2 fouls. Even though you didn't finish, I'll take it every time.
Really, I think, got away with a walk there, but he gets the ball back at the top of the key. Nowhere to go, pivots. Ritchie's already hit 2 threes coming in off the bench.
And you got to watch the roll.
Back down to 5 seconds. Really, he's got nowhere to go. Tough shot there.
Good D.
Good D by the Aggies.
Is this a turning point? Is this where we find some offense outside of Horton and Langley?
That's what the Aggies are going to need.
Ball right back to Langley, now over to Horton.
Horton pump fake drives, pulls up on the short corner, can't get it to go, but Langley rebounds and gets fouled on the back end.
From the hands of Horton to Langley.
Good news for Jermaine Marshall and the Bulldogs. Jermaine will check back in after diving for a loose ball into the media scoreboard. Coach, we've been talking about Horton and Langley all night. Horton was the leading rebounder and assist at one point. Now Langley leads with 5 rebounds and 9 assists. Horton still sitting at 18 for NC-A&T.
So for Samford to take control of this game and just run them out, take Horton and Langley out of the play.
Yeah, because I don't really see anybody else stepping up in that spot.
So you have Langley with 9 assists, Langley with 5 rebounds, Horton with 18 points. And I'm willing to bet Horton will be right behind Langley with the assists.
Here's Robinson for a deep 3. He can't get it to go.
Again, they're settling. They're settling for the deep 3. You got to be aggressive and attack. Skip passes, penetrate, attack. Wow, you got to box out also.
Missed shot from the Bulldogs.
I want to say Horton was out of bounds when he grabbed that. Oh, wow.
And a missed shot on the other end by the Aggies.
A little bit of sloppy play right here.
Marshall with his 11th rebound of the game. And now he attempts a deep 3, and that doesn't draw iron, just hits the backboard.
Yeah.
Here's Langley, attacks.
There you go.
Finishes.
There you go. You
Count
gotta
the
attack
bucket.
the bucket.
And Marshall's going to be called for the foul. That's going to be his 2nd and the team's 5th of the half. At 11:03, we've got a media timeout on the floor. Samford 55 and the Aggies 45 still hanging around. And now here's a word from our sponsor, The Island, on Emerald Coast TV.
TheIsland.com on Okaloosa Island. Come on down and take a vacation. Check out the Florida scenery. Nice water, nice weather. Great shopping down the road in Destin, Florida. The Island on Okaloosa Island. TheIslandFL.com.
We appreciate them being a sponsor for us here at Emerald Coast TV as we get to present to you the 2021 Emerald Coast Classic. Right now you're watching Samford and NC-A&T going at it. It's a 10-point game with 11:03 left. Getting ready for this evening matchup between LSU and Penn State and Oregon State and Wake Forest. That's going to be on the CBS broadcast. The winner of this game will play McNeese Cowboys, who defeated St. Francis Brooklyn earlier this evening. This evening, I guess I should say this afternoon. Feels later than it is, but it's only almost 3 o'clock. Here's Langley trying to complete a 3-point play from the line, can't get it, and it's tipped out by Tryon. Stays with the Aggies.
45-55, 11:02. Let's see if the Aggies can find something to get them into this game.
Well, they keep hanging around. We were talking in the break, Coach, that they get some momentum, but then they allow Samford to continue to push their lead. Horton with the miss, Tryon with the rebound. Bulldogs coming up the floor now. It's Glover gets it.
The Aggies got to stop settling for the jump shot.
There's a nice backdoor cut from Marshall. He stops, pops, and gets it to drop.
I believe Samford going back to man. No, they're in a zone.
Staying in that 2-3. Shown progress so far this whole game.
Got to go up strong. They got it where they wanted it. You just got to go up strong. You got to go into the chest of the big man.
Good call here by the official as Horton tried to tip it off, but it went through the legs of the Bulldogs. As it hit that baseline.
Watson checking in for Robinson for A&T. I'm sure the coach is going to have a conversation about the way he went up for that bucket. High screen coming. Not enough conversation on A&T's end on the defense. As you can see right there, Langley looking back, trying to find the screener. Oh, that's and one.
Marshall drives baseline, gets it off the glass, and is going to be fouled by Harry Morris from behind. You see here, a great play. Stays with it.
The inbound, you got guys, ladies, if you are on the floor, you have to have your eyes on the ball at all times. North Carolina A&T trying to inbound the ball, didn't have anyone looking, almost gets a 5 count. Oh.
That's twice now we've seen A&T give up a backcourt violation. It's just an unforced error.
It's getting to be sloppy play right now.
Had one in the first half, too. Glover.
Coach, I'm not understanding why we don't have conversation on the screen.
Glover kicks it out to Cooper, who missed. Tryon finishes and cleans it up for the Bulldogs, and now they've extended their lead to 17. Watson, deep three, and he gets it to go.
That's what Watson does, seemingly.
Again, Coach, as soon as Samford gets any sort of momentum, A&T finds himself right back in it.
They got to keep climbing. You can't produce offensively and then come down on the defensive end and let it go. I was smart not to throw that up.
Yeah. Watson wanted it, but Langley kept it.
I knew he was going to do it. He was feeling himself for the last 2 shots.
Yep.
You got to swing the ball, just get the open opportunity.
You almost think, is A&T looking to come back and win this, or are they just looking for the next big play? Now we're going to have a timeout called by the Bulldogs. And we're going to also take a quick timeout. 62-48 is your score right now. Samford trying to pull out. Here comes the Aggies. You're watching Emerald Coast TV. See some of our crowd here in attendance at Raider Arena, watching Game 2 of the Emerald Coast Classic, NCA&T 48, Samford 62. We are brought to you by the Island on Okaloosa Island. We appreciate their support through this broadcast. Later this evening, you're going to see Penn State and LSU and Wake Forest play Oregon State. But right now, trying to see if the Aggies can come back on the Bulldogs. They keep hanging around. Samford just can't seem to pull away, but like we were talking about earlier, Coach, it just seems like the Aggies are giving things away.
They put themselves in the mix, and then they just give it right back. You come down and you put effort in on the offensive end, go back on the defensive side and just give up a bucket. Kind of deflates your morale.
Out of the timeout, 18 seconds on the shot clock. Bulldogs inbound it from the sideline. Glover to Tryon. Tries to flip it inside to Campbell.
That was a better defensive effort. That was a better defensive effort by North Carolina A&T.
It's deflected out of bounds by the Aggies. It'll stay Bulldog ball. Five on the shot clock.
Oh, good.
Campbell tried to dump it off, and it's deflected again out of bounds by Horton. We're going to have another timeout on the floor. Just under 8 minutes. The Aggies are still sitting around. And we'll be right back after this from the island. Welcome back to Raider Arena here on the campus of Northwest Florida State College in Niceville, Florida. You're looking at Mickey Inglet Court. We're in Game 2 of the Emerald Coast Classic between the NCA&T Aggies and the Samford Bulldogs. I'd like to thank our sponsor, the Island on Okaloosa Island. If you're coming down to the beach, that's the best place to stay in the Panhandle. Be sure to check out theislandfl.com to make your reservations today. We are just under the 8-minute mark here in Game 2. Winner of this game is going to play McNeese. Tomorrow, the loser is going to play St. Francis Brooklyn. I'm not really sure we're in a timeout anymore. I think we're just in a pause break because of something going on with the officials, maybe the official book. They're looking at something, I'm not sure, but two officials are at mid-floor. I think they were looking at that last deflection. It was off of A&T. And I think also they were trying to figure out the time on the shot clock. So they put 3 seconds up on the shot clock. It's going to be Samford ball. Deflected out of bounds by the Aggies. Samford's got to get a quick shot off. And that one's kicked out of bounds up by Horton. Nothing came off the clock. Now we're just going to flip it to the other side of the floor. Nice little shot fake by Glover, and it's rebounded off the miss by Tryon, and the shot clock resets. Here's Glover with a nice little floater inside, and he gets 2 more points for the Bulldogs, 64-48. Samford trying to extend this lead. There's a high lob, but Watson goes up to get it, and he comes down with a foul. Tryon with his arms up in the air. And instead, they called the foul on number 2, Jaden Campbell. I guess for a body push as he went up for the shot is Watson. He cannot hit the first free throw. Really checking in now for Campbell. Samford with 6 fouls at the half. Watson gets the second free throw to go. Really turns the ball over. Did kind of look like he may have gotten fouled a little bit, but no contact. Call. Yep.
Yeah. Physical defense. Coach, looking at the numbers, Samford more so doing it by committee. You look at North Carolina A&T, 18 points by Horton, 16 points Watson. They have more so key guys, making it a little easier to stop. Oh, it's that jump pass.
Glover tries to hand it off to Tryon underneath the goal, but
not ready for it.
Right off his fingertips, and it'll go to the Aggies.
Oh, wow.
Langley gets called here for the push-off foul.
You got to maintain your composure. Got to maintain the composure. A&T goes into a 2-1-2 set on the inbound, and then they jump out into a man. Stuck to the ball. Stuck to your man, I'm sorry. Well, he is trying to deny. Trying to deny Glover.
Yeah, Glover drove here, and it's tipped out of bounds. The initial call was to the Aggies, and then it was changed.
Okay, so Coach, if you are playing a tight man or you're trying to deny one key player, what good does it do to stay tight on your man if you're in the help?
Well, here Langley and Betty
got to get back defensively.
Come up with the steal. Cooper Kafis misses the shot, rebounded by Marshall, and then he's called for a travel, trying to put the ball back in.
51-64. Like you keep saying, A&T continues to give themselves a chance to stay in it. But just as soon as they climb back into the game, Samford seems to put up numbers.
Here's Horton for a three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Cooper. And then it's taken from Horton, or taken by Horton from Cooper. Langley finds Watson in the deep corner, and he hits another three. Watson's been hot this second half.
Watson
He's now
is their three-shooter.
4 for 5 is Watson.
So we're denying, they want to deny Glover, but you have everyone else glued tight to their man. So once Glover gets the ball,
he's penetrating the middle.
Somebody has to be able to help.
Yeah, and right now Glover, if he can get by the first initial man, he's in the paint.
And it's to the bucket. And more than likely, you got somebody sliding back door. Defensively, A&T has to communicate. And this is when they get in trouble. Glover to the rack. Okay. Foul on Glover.
Yep. Now I think, too, I've noticed what you were talking about, Coach. Glover gets by, but the last 2 or 3 possessions, the Aggies are tipping it from behind. And I don't know if that's what they're relying on, is to see if they can get a tip from behind to
try to get out on the break.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to rely on that.
It's just a gamble, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to rely on that.
Beatty hitting the first free throw. Tryon's checked back into the game. Rebounded by Cooper. Horton's just staying on Glover.
Staying with the deny.
Oh. Watson turned late. Talking about earlier having eyes away from the ball. He turned around late and hit Kafis. And Cooper Kafis is going to go to the line to shoot 2.
There's only one person that has an excuse not knowing for where the ball is.
That's the guy on Glover.
And he's trying to play tight deny. So it wouldn't make sense to stay hugged up to your man if you have one person playing deny. It's like a box and one. If you got a box and one, everyone else is on the help, on a help assignment. Right now, 5:05 left in the game. North Carolina A&T 55, Samford 66. Now defensively, if you look at Samford sees the man cutting. He did not check him as he cut through the lane, but he did ride the elevator up with him. That is something that A&T is not doing.
Marcus Watson again, 5 for 6 from 3. Glover, step back, pull up jumper, gets it to go.
Right now, Glover's just a tough defend. They don't seem to have an answer for it. If he's not getting the bucket, he's getting the assist.
Well, Horton was the leading scorer for the Aggies for a while, but now it's Watson. And here's a nice little dump off to Webster Fillmore.
60-68. Again, A&T keeps himself in it, but defensively they fall asleep. Right here, we got to have help. You got to be ready to help. Everyone but Glover's man has to be in a help position. The skip pass. Got him with the flyby.
Leave the feet. Cooper Kafis misses. Horton rebounds. That's his 6th rebound of the game. 60-68, 3:45 left in the game. The Aggies can score here. This is going to be a ball game in the final 3 minutes. They just need a bucket. Here's Horton, deep for 3, top of the key, and he gets it to drop. And now we've got a 5-point game.
3:29 left.
68-63, Bulldogs barely holding on. And we have a full timeout called by Coach Bucky McMillan.
Now, Coach, with the three-pointer falling for you right now, coming back in on the defensive end, I got to find something besides this, I guess, ISO defense. It's not working.
Yeah, if the Aggies can just play a solid help line style defense, I think they might be able to tie this thing up here at the end. At one point, Bulldogs went up 17 in this half, and here we see them with only a 5-point lead, and the hot shooting from Watson, who's had 5 of 6 from three-point land, and Horton 5 of 9.
A&T has to find something that's going to work for them defensively. I would even come out, switch it up into a zone. Just give them a different look or at least one possession. You got to change it up. What you've been doing hasn't been working. Give them something else to look at, then you can go back to what you want to do. But I just feel right now they have to give them a different look.
Now the Bulldogs are 12 of 29 from 3. They were shooting around 48%. Now it's kind of dwindled down to 41. However, the Aggies are now shooting 48%, 10 of 21. Less threes made, less shot attempts, but those threes have kept them in this game. So you're right, Coach. Maybe Samford's gotten a little cold from three-point land. Switch something up.
Now, you got to close out on every shot. Put a hand up on every shot. But you can't continue to let Samford just drive into the lane. They're driving into the lane, stopping in the middle with a jump stop, and dumping it back door.
The Aggies are going full court man press.
No.
They're going to get a push off.
Get a foul, yes, with the ball. That's free throws and the ball.
Yep. That's on Horton. It's only his second, but you're right, Coach. Now they're going to go to the line and shoot. And the Bulldogs are 10 of 13, shooting 77% from the line right now.
Both teams in the bonus, so we'll shoot the rest of the night. 3:29 left, 5-point deficit.
And Glover's 6 of 6 from the line right now, as you see him getting a one-on-one attempt. And he stays perfect.
7 for 7.
For 8. 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. 70-63, 3:25 left in the game. Samford staying in the 2-3. Langley just throws it off up in the air, and Tryon comes up with the turnover.
I don't feel that Tryon's man needs to be way out here holding him. He could be inside playing the help. You got to rebound. You got to box out and rebound.
Kafis with the miss. Horton with the rebound. Aggies needing a bucket here. Got away with what could have been a double dribble or a travel, but Horton just fires away and drops the bucket.
66-70, 2:29 left.
Aggies have now gotten into a 4-point game.
Aggies got to hustle back defensively. They have to hustle back defensively. They had a 2-on-1, Samford did, but was not able to capitalize. I don't think they saw the man under the bucket.
Yeah, Coach, you've been talking all game about how the Aggies take a little bit longer to get down the floor and set their defense up. That's when you have to.
When they're sleeping, you got to catch them creeping. Now this is where the Aggies are going to have to find something that's going to work. You got to be ready to help.
If you're the Aggies, that's not the guy you want to foul right now. 8 for 8 from the free throw line is Glover. Quest Glover heading back.
70-66, 2:14 left. Quez at the line to shoot 2.
Can he make it 10 for 10? Some of the A&T crowd trying to get under his skin a little bit, but it's not working.
100% from the line.
He's got 20 points, 10 of those coming from the free throw line.
So that's for those young players, the way to get your average up, be able to get to the free throw line. Put points on the board while the clock isn't running.
David Beatty getting in on the three-point barrage for the Aggies. And it's now a
Got to get back.
3-point game.
That lob pass should have been ran through.
Samford calls the timeout. Just no answer right now for the 12 threes. Both team 12 threes. And we're going to cut to a quick commercial break. It's a 3-point game. The Aggies have found their way back. You're watching the Emerald Coast Classic.
TheIslandFL.com. We appreciate the sponsorship. Come on down, take you a vacation. Visit the island on Okaloosa Island. TheIslandFL.com.
One possession game, 1:42 left. Samford trying to hang on here. They've been the more productive team all game, but the Aggies have just chipped and chipped and chipped and now have it down to a 3-point game. Glover having to throw it up with 3 on the shot clock. The Aggies coming down the floor. Watson drives, gets hit in the air, ball's loose, he recovers, and here's Beatty with the rebound, and it tips off of a Bulldog. Reset the shot clock at 20. Ball's in quick. Samford stayed in the 2-3 out of the pass in. Now they've gone to a man. Here's Langley getting around
the bucket.
Around Cooper Kafis.
Oh.
Langley gets it to go. Now it's a 1-point game.
Coach, I would just drop back and catch Glover at the half. Because if he beats you coming full court, it puts you at the
Well, he beats his man every time, but for whatever reason, well, that reason worked that time. Pull up jump shot and gets it back to a 3-point lead. But I was going to say, he's so fast, he beats his man just about every single time, but he pulls back. Now we've got a timeout on the floor called from Coach Will Jones and the Aggies. And it's another
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
31.4 seconds left in this contest. 71 North Carolina A&T, 74 Samford. Coach, right now it's about capitalizing on every possession, being locked in defensively. Fundamental basketball comes into play right now.
Well, I'll tell you this, Coach. The Aggies have been super hot, 52% from three. So they can tie this game up with one shot and then have to play. They're going to have to play that style of defense you've been telling them not to play all game, because Samford can score on a whim. So Aggies are in the driver's seat. Just see if they can capitalize. Or can we get a good defensive play from the Bulldogs? Horton drives, lobs it, drops it.
Nice.
Webster Fillmore. It's a 1-point game.
We call timeout on the baseline. All right, right here with this inbound. Coach, I wouldn't worry about the inbounder. I would have one man on Glover. I would have a safety in between half court and the top of the key. I'm going to face guard Glover and push him to the opposite end of the court to my help. I'd be willing, I'd have to find one player that I'd be willing to allow him to get the ball. Once it goes in, give him false confidence of the dribble. And then when he gets to an uncomfortable position, you attack him.
Well, and you could almost call a foul. If you know they're the worst free throw shooter on the floor, you could almost foul them.
Knowing that he's got to go to the line.
And if it's a one-on-one situation, if he misses, you get the ball back with plenty of time.
If he makes both of them, you're still only down 3.
And the way the Aggies have been shooting the second half, I mean,
Marshall is knocking that thing down.
Watson, number 4.
Watson, oh, yes. I apologize. That's Marshall.
Marshall's leading rebounder for Samford. There you go. Well, right now they're leaving Marshall open.
Oh, okay. No, you can't. That is not what I would want.
Glover almost trips coming up.
I bring it right back out.
And he does, and they get a quick foul. But again, Glover's 10 for 10 from the line. So
not the person to foul. It's a tough-fought game here.
Definitely. There's still plenty of time for the Aggies, 13.8 seconds. And this is only a one-and-one. So far, perfect on the day is Quez Glover, 11 of 11. So if he makes this, get the ball out quick.
Push it up the floor.
And he does.
Get the shot that you want. Just because you get the ball up the floor quickly doesn't mean you have to rush into the shot. You can always bring it back out, set it up, and get what you want.
So timeout called by Samford. Now if I'm Samford, I'm coming out, putting pressure on the ball, trying to make it as difficult as possible for the Aggies to come up the floor and waste as much time as possible. If you're the Aggies, more than likely you're looking for a quick 3. That's what they've been doing all second half. You can get a layup, maybe you get lucky and get fouled in the process. If Samford's committed, though, they won't foul in that.
I would say right now I would just force everything to the bucket, drive to the bucket. If it's not there, kick it out. Kick it out and you can put the 3 up then. But with 13.8 left, I would want to attack the bucket, go for the layup. Hopefully you get the and one. If not, you get the layup, set up your defense, try to get another stop.
.8 seconds, 73-76. Samford has a 3-point lead. Aggies have the ball. Ball is in. And a quick foul.
1-and-1.
Good decision, too.
At the best, 75-76. Smart decision. Now here comes the big guy in for the rebound. I like the thinking of Samford right now. Don't even give him a chance to get the ball up the court to get a shot up. We'll send them directly to the line. Get our big man in. If they miss the shot, we got the rebound. If they miss it and we come back down, we still have the size inside. David Beatty drops the first. 74-76. Both buckets good, made by David Beatty.
He can run the baseline, really is. Trying to get it to Glover, but finds Marshall instead.
Yes.
Marshall, that was more of a flop than anything. Langley just came up and
he grabbed him from the back. But yeah, Marshall doing what he's supposed to do. You got to act it out and get out as much as you can from the call.
yeah, that was Marcus Watson on the foul call. So Marshall's going to go shoot. Marshall's 2 for 2 from the line so far. 10 seconds left, still plenty of time for the Aggies to make something happen.
2-shot foul.
What's going to win the Samford this game, though, is their trips to the line, 84%, 16 of 19.
I'm going to say what cost A&T this game is lack of discipline, defensive discipline. Continuously turning your back to the offside man, allowing people to cut the lane without checking them. I just have to say it's a lack of discipline. They kept themselves in it. 75-77.
Oh, there's still a chance here, Coach. Here's Watson. Oh, and he loses the ball on the drive. Langley gets the ball, and he tried a shot attempt, and he got undercut from the knees, and there's no foul call.
Wow.
Wow, what an ending there.
Wow, that was a lot of contact.
There was. And Langley slow to get up, too.
Great game both ways.
It was, but you're right, Coach. The reason the Aggies couldn't pull this one out is just lack of discipline on the defensive end. Samford just gave up too many things to keep the Aggies hanging around. What a call, though. One possession game, and the Bulldogs come out on top 77-75, and Samford will take on McNeese tomorrow, and the Aggies will take on the Terriers. I think both of those games are going to be good matchups. I'm excited to see both. Coming up later tonight, though, you're going to see the big boys, Penn State and LSU, and Oregon State and Wake Forest. But we appreciate you checking us out here on Emerald Coast TV. Your final of Game 2, NC A&T 75, Samford 77. We'd like to thank the Island on Okaloosa Island for their sponsorship throughout our program today. I'd like to thank my buddy Essick Rhodes, who's been a great commentator alongside myself, Blake White, and our production group, Emerald Coast TV, headed up by R.J. Murdoch. We're going to be back tomorrow for the 3 place games starting at 10 a.m. We hope to see you bright and early. It's been Emerald Coast TV, and this is the Emerald Coast Classic here at Northwest Florida State College. Y'all have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow.